me tell you something. Listen, if I wasn't involved, this place would go to shit. It would burn to the ground. That's bullshit. You know what? Get the fuck out of here.
The name Teutul echoed through the motorcycle world, a dynastic force behind the mind-blowing creations of American Chopper. Sparks flew, both literally and figuratively, as father and son clashed in an explosive blend of creativity and combustible tempers. Paul Teutul Sr. and Paul Jr.'s heated battles became legendary, culminating in a bitter split that shook the show's foundations and Paul Jr. emerging from his father's shadow. But where did his path lead after departing that iconic garage? What daring ventures and personal triumphs await discovery in this post-Chopper chapter? Join us as we delve into the heartbreaking tragedy of Paul Teutul Jr. from American Orange Country Chopper. Forging Steel, the rise of Paul Teutul Jr. Paul Teutul Jr.'s television fame is well known, but his early years and the path that shaped him into the man we see today often take a back seat to his career controversies. Born to Paul Teutul Sr. and wife Paula in 1974, young Paul was the firstborn son in a brood of 4 Teutul children. The oldest of 3 brothers and 1 sister, Junior, discovered a passion for steel construction at the tender age of 12. While his motivation remains unclear, his father's ownership of Orange County Ironworks likely influenced this early interest. Laboring under his dad's tutelage provided invaluable opportunities to hone fabrication talents and ultimately unveiled Junior's true calling, designing extraordinary motorcycles and choppers. It was 2002 when Junior made his television debut on Discovery's smash hit American Chopper. For 7 glorious seasons, the show spotlighted Orange County's most iconic builds, like the Black Widow, Kench, and iRobot bikes, all bearing Junior's creative fingerprints. After an initial revival in 2013 through to 2014 without him, fans eagerly awaited 3 more years until 2018's full-series reboot, featuring both OCC and Junior's company, Paul Jr. Designs, a visible olive branch in the once-strained father-son relationship. Sadly, the reunion was short-lived, as this second comeback was again axed after Season 2. A 2020 special, The Last Ride, teased hopes of the Teutuls returning to TV, but no such luck has materialized since. While their small-screen future remains uncertain, one thing is clear. Paul Jr.'s humble steel town was short-lived and morphed into a metalworking mastery that captivated millions. With such beginnings and a clearly focused path marked out by Paul Jr., there is no stopping, but lids can be dicey and tricky. In his upward ascent, what lies ahead? Just how much will he cover before he is known for his achievements? Let's find out. The infamous feud with Paul Sr. Just when it seemed Paul Jr.'s television dreams were dashed after his 2009 departure from American Chopper and the show's subsequent cancellation, a surprising twist unfolded. In April 2010, amid the behind-the-scenes legal battle with his father, TLC announced the Teutuls' return to the small screen with Senior vs. Junior, the first-ever Chopper spin-off series. This new show pulled back the curtain on the happenings at Orange County Choppers following Junior's exit, while also promoting his newly minted venture, Paul Jr. Designs. Despite airing for 4 seasons on the new network, the strained father-son dynamic showed no signs of healing, leading to its cancellation in 2012. What are the origins of their fractured relationship? A seemingly routine 2009 dispute over Junior's alleged tardiness quickly spiraled out of control. Heated arguments ensued, with an enraged Junior even hurling chairs, prompting his firing by Senior. The ensuing scandal made waves, but the worst was yet to come. Numerous reunification attempts failed, and Junior rejoined the shop only to quit again amid unbearable tensions. This second exit triggered not just the American Chopper's demise, but an arduous legal war between father and son. Despite numerous attempts by father and son to mend their relationship, Junior eventually resumed his position in the shop. Unfortunately, the unbearable tension resurfaced, leading him to quit once again. This second departure not only resulted in the show's subsequent cancellation, but also triggered a strenuous legal battle. For longtime fans, the crux of their battle was well known, but for the uninitiated, The Teutul's once fruitful partnership with the wildly successful Orange County Choppers had become a battlefield where heated clashes were the norm, though typically short-lived. Until, that is, one blowout crossed the line. The Teutuls used to collaborate at Orange County Choppers, where, despite their remarkable creations and expertise, arguments were more than commonplace. Typically, these discussions remained verbal and were eventually forgotten. However, tensions escalated, leading to a split between father and son. The question remains, why did a seemingly run-of-the-mill family feud escalate to such litigious heights? The answer lies in Junior's equity. He was no mere employee, but a 20% co-owner who helped build OCC from the ground up. When Senior terminated him, he sought to purchase these shares. Given the strained relationship between father and son at the time, Senior opted for legal proceedings rather than persuading his son to willingly sell his stake. In a move many found heavy-handed, Senior issued a notice of default seemingly designed to compel the sale. Unsurprisingly, Junior resisted the request and filed a countersuit, accusing his father of corporate waste, essentially alleging fraud. The legal maelstrom only intensified as allegations flew from every direction. In 2007, Paul Jr., Paul Sr., and their brother Daniel faced a lawsuit accusing them of fraudulently transferring assets from the original OC Ironworks to its new LLC incarnation before bankrupting the former. A proposed $500,000 settlement was reached to placate creditors caught in the crossfire. The artistic realm wasn't spared either. In 2009, designer Justin Barnes took OCC to court, alleging his original works were shamelessly copied onto merchandise without consent or compensation. Cody Connolly soon followed suit, seeking damages for the unauthorized use of his likeness on posters, coloring books, and other branded goods after his 2007 departure. But Connolly's grievances ran deeper. He claimed the old-school chopper he helped design and was promised on air by Paul Sr. himself never materialized. Lines were blurred, trust was shattered, and the once unbreakable bond between fathers and sons disintegrated amidst the acrimonious legal turmoil. In this high-stakes battlefield where family legacies hung in the balance, no one emerged unscathed as accusations rained down like sledgehammers on the hallowed OCC empire. The customized American dream had taken an ugly detour into a nightmarish legal labyrinth. The battle raged on as experts meticulously appraised the value of the Orange County Choppers empire. Then, on December 14, 2010, Paul Jr. celebrated a hard-won victory, overturning a previous ruling that would have forced him to relinquish his 20% stake in the company to his father, Paul Sr. His appeal successfully invalidated the agreement, allowing Paul Jr. to maintain his ownership until a fair price could be negotiated. But he wasn't done yet. Firing back, Paul Jr. unleashed a blistering countersuit, accusing his father of massive fraud and mishandling his interests within OCC's hallowed walls. A jaw-dropping $100 million in damages was sought, along with unauthorized court-mandated financial oversight to prevent any further deceit. Lines had been drawn, and the gloves were well and truly off in this high-stakes family feud over the custom motorcycle kingdom they had built together. After protracted legal battles with no apparent resolution, Paul Jr. lost the legal dispute in 2011 and was compelled to sell his share in Orange County Choppers to his father. Intriguingly, while the lawsuit raised eyebrows, it carried no official repercussions for American Chopper or its network, though sky-high ratings wouldn't be surprising given the salacious context. The official legal ceasefire was finalized in 2011 with Sr. purchasing Jr.'s 20% stake in OCC per court records, closing the book on their rancorous lawsuit once and for all. While solo careers now take priority, the door remains open for future collaborations between the pair, who went through hell and back together, from camp stoves to custom choppers. Contrary to widespread assumptions, Paul Jr. didn't immediately start a new chopper shop after departing the family business. Instead, the newly founded Paul Jr. Designs took an unexpected detour in 2009 by manufacturing affordable steel camp stoves. Why the unconventional pivot? As Jr. candidly revealed at the time, seizing the reins and starting anew after decades under his father's wing proved an immense challenge. "After 20 years of working with your father, it was just time," he confided to the Canadian Journal. Yet he harbored no regrets about forging a distinct path, deeming it a necessary growing pain. Jr.'s initial foray into product design was a facelift for Coleman's 10th anniversary camping grill in 2010. He also conceptualized a dog park in Montgomery, New York, that same year, and pitched a line of pet toys to Bamboo Pets during an American Chopper episode. However, the metalworking prodigy couldn't stay away from his true passion for long. By mid-2010, reports swirled of Jr. gearing up to reignite a head-to-head motorcycle rivalry with OCC, bringing former Teutul loyalists like Michael, Vinny, and Cody into the fold at his upstart PJD company. But before hitting the throttle, Jr. needed to pump the brakes. A one-year non-compete clause initially barred him from the bike game. Once freed from that contractual constraint in April 2010, PJD finally transformed into a full-fledged motorcycle atelier. Their bikes soon graced Discovery's American Chopper spin-off Senior vs. Junior, as Junior went handlebar to handlebar against his father's empire. PJD's profile continued to soar, landing gigs crafting video game-inspired Azeroth choppers for Blizzard and bespoke rides for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles flick. From humble camp stove origins to a flourishing custom bike boutique, Junior's resilience shone through. Today, the father-son feud is a faded speck in the rearview as Junior's business life scorches full throttle. PJD isn't just thriving on commissions from chopper aficionados, it's blazing new trails in the cycling realm too. Their 2021 e-bike collab with German manufacturer Rough Cycles showcased Junior's boundless creativity transcending moto mastery. With an innovative spirit forged in steel, Paul Jr. has undeniably cemented his place as a design vanguard, reaffirming that perseverance and raw talent can conquer even the choppiest waters. With no signs of slowing down, the road ahead stretches boundless for this trailblazer. The journey of redemption for the Teutul family. The once unthinkable occurred. Father and son buried the hatchet after years of bitter feuding. But the path to peace between the Teutuls was long and arduous, paved with painful self-reflection and hard-won forgiveness on both sides. In his 2017 memoir, The Build, Paul Jr. pulled no punches, likening his father to a monster, while crediting his firing as the spark that propelled his journey of personal growth. Yet in a powerful turn, Jr. expressed gratitude for that trauma, the catalyst that forged his metamorphosis into an independent businessman. Not long after, Sr. disclosed a soul-bearing conversation with his son, seemingly the final hurdle in their reconciliation. Having recognized their strife stemmed from the workplace, both men have wisely refrained from dousing old flames by working together, though the door remains open to joint ventures. However, that 2-hour spectacle marked the Teutuls' most recent television appearance to date. With their American Chopper revival fizzling out in 2019 after a brief second run, hopes for another small-screen comeback have stalled, for now. Their mended bond was on full display in 2020's The Last Ride TV special. A momentous reunion as Paul Jr. Designs joined forces with OCC to craft a new chopper for a major client. For die-hard fans, it was a joyous occasion to witness years of pent-up animosity dissolve between the once-embattled father and son. Yet should that beloved show roar back to life, loyal viewers would undoubtedly rejoice at the mere sight of Paul and Paulie together again. Family drama be damned. After all, few can forget the dark years when all seemed lost, when repairing their shattered bond seemed like an impossible pipe dream. But against the odds, the Teutuls gradually soldered their relationship through sheer grit, leaving the feuding ways of old behind in favor of hard-won peace. Their 2018 reunited chopper revival was potent proof that even the most toxic rifts can be overcome with mutual effort and understanding. Fortune and family feuds. In the financial arena, Paul Jr. has truly struck gold through his chopper empire and reality TV stardom. amassing an impressive $2 million net worth, according to Celebrity Net Worth. However, his family's money trail tells a far rockier story. In 2020, Junior's father Paul Sr. and brother Michael found themselves slapped with a jaw-dropping $258,000 lawsuit from photographer Scott Gunnels. The allegations? Unlawfully plastering Gunnels' artwork across Orange County Choppers merchandise and the show itself. The Teutul clan ultimately lost the legal battle, with OCC, Discovery, and Pilgrim Media Group also implicated, though remarkably, Paul Jr. emerged unscathed. But this courthouse clash was merely the latest in a string of money woes plaguing Jr.'s relatives. Just 2 years prior, his dad faced a fraud suit from a disgruntled ex-business partner over a scuttled TV project. The fallout? Paul Sr. filed for Chapter 13 bankruptcy in 2018, leading to the foreclosure of his family home. To stay afloat, the elder Teutul has reportedly been forced to liquidate prized personal vehicles and continues grappling with a $23,000 state tax debt from his defunct OCC cafe. A far cry from Junior's stable world of Discovery spin-offs and a thriving independent shop devoid of such financial plights. So what fueled Junior's rise from that familial turmoil to a millionaire mogul? In his 2017 memoir, The Build, he provided a candid glimpse into the disciplined habits that paved his path to prosperity. As a teen, summer breaks were for work, not play. Weekends, too. Delaying gratification until his 30s, Junior avoided credit card debt that trapped so many peers, living by one simple rule: if I can't afford it, I don't buy it. Yet for all his hard-earned riches, money was never the root of his infamous father-son feud. Success was not the reason we couldn't get along, Junior reflected, pinning that enmity squarely on his dad's shoulders. Most of our fights resulted from my father pushing me until I exploded. Of course, fame cuts both ways financially. You gain some freedom, become a role model with global impact, Paul mused in a 2009 Biker Swag interview. But the trade-off? A complete loss of privacy and anonymity. These days, that privacy is regularly compromised as Junior eagerly shares glimpses of his lucrative ventures on Instagram. But above any materialistic pursuits, his greatest source of pride is shattering his family's cycle. "I'm breaking the generational curse," he exclaimed, savoring his transition from extreme bachelorhood to doting husband and father with wife Rachel and son Hudson. From dysfunctional roots to a blossoming personal life and $2 million empire, all through sheer tenacity. For Paul Jr., the path to happiness and fortune was paved by avoiding his relatives' pitfalls, keeping his spending in check, and most importantly, breaking free from his father's toxic shadow. Paul Sr. revving the legacy of American Chopper. When American Chopper debuted in 2003, it instantly became a smash hit, captivating viewers as much with the combustible interplay between Paul Sr., Paul Jr., and Mikey of the Teutul family as with their incredible custom-built motorcycles. The original series ran for over 200 drama-filled episodes and countless heated arguments, birthing countless memes and spin-offs galore over the years. None of it would have existed without Paul Teutul Sr., a Vietnam War merchant Marine veteran who founded Orange County Choppers in 1999. His frequently volatile relationship with his son Paul Jr. ultimately led to Jr.'s bitter departure from American Chopper and the short-lived Sr. vs. Jr. spin-off series in 2010. Though Sr. attempted to recapture the magic with Orange County Choppers in 2013, it sputtered out after a mere 8 episodes. Legal storms brewed for Sr. in 2017 when his business partner Thomas Derbyshire sued him, alleging Teutul misused investments for personal gain. Bankruptcy followed in 2018, with Sr. relocating Orange County Choppers operations to sunny Florida. That same year, the $22,000 state tax warrant for his defunct Orange County Choppers Cafe in Newburgh surfaced, as did reports of his Montgomery home facing foreclosure. 2021 saw Sr. open the OCC Roadhouse and Museum in Clearwater, a restaurant, museum, and concert venue hybrid. However, the Miami Herald revealed a Ponzi scheme connection where foreign investors were scammed out of millions via worthless shares in paper companies. A decade after Sr. versus Jr. showcased their infamous clashes, Paul Jr. invited his father in 2020 for an emotional last build at their original digs before demolition, captured in American Chopper Season 12, Episode 9. YouTube commenters instantly recognized the unresolved tension. Sr. continues to be inflexible and bullheaded, while Paul Jr. wears his passion on his sleeve. Despite the legal potholes, Sr. soldiers on with the OCC Roadhouse, even hosting the 2023 Orange County Choppers Invitational Bike Show, where Evolution Choppers nabbed Best Build for their custom Honda Goldwing among 80 vintage bikes dating back to 1973. While next year's St. Pete Bike Fest looms, Sr. isn't done with TV. He'll star in Senior Living on Jesse James and Billy Lane's upcoming Outlaw TV streaming network. Though father and son's television bike building days seem over, the roar of the Teutul legacy thunders on through passion, family, and the beauty of customized two-wheeled beasts. Beyond the runway, Rachel Beaster. Rachel Beaster, born on June 19, 1983, is a multi-talented American woman who juggles life as a model and an entrepreneur. While she prefers to keep her family and personal life private, her professional pursuits are anything but ordinary. At a young age, Rachel discovered her passion for the fashion world and embarked on a modeling journey. Her striking looks and undeniable charisma have graced numerous fashion editorials and brand campaigns, making her a sought-after face in the industry. But Rachel's ambitions extend far beyond the runway. In the picturesque Hudson Valley, she established her own clothing boutique, Oliver Ann Boutique, a testament to her entrepreneurial spirit and love for fashion. The boutique offers a curated selection of apparel, accessories, and home decor, attracting fashion enthusiasts from near and far. While her boutique flourished in Hudson, Rachel eventually decided to spread her wings and relocate to the vibrant city of New York, where she continues to manage her business and pursue her modeling career. Beyond her professional endeavors, Rachel has graced the small screen, appearing on TLC's popular show Say Yes to the Dress alongside her husband, Paul Teutul Jr. Their love story is a tale of serendipity, as they met while Rachel was involved with Paul's reality show, American Chopper. Paul, a motorcycle designer and builder and the founder of American Chopper, captured Rachel's heart. After dating for a while, the couple tied the knot in a private ceremony in 2010, solidifying their union. Together they welcomed their son, Hudson 7 Teutul, in 2015, completing their family. Through her entrepreneurial ventures and modeling pursuits, Rachel Beaster has amassed an impressive net worth of approximately $2 million, a testament to her hard work, dedication, and unwavering passion for her crafts. Thanks for watching. Check out another interesting video by clicking on the link appearing on your screen right now. See you on the other side.